Hey guys, welcome back to Taste of Victory. We got that Booster Set 6 gameplay for you. I know that Jesmon profile just went up, so we got that Jesmon gameplay to go with it. I rolled a 4 while my opponent rolled a 1, so I will go ahead and start this duel off for us. Let's go ahead and draw our opening hand and see how this goes. We do get to go first, so that'll be exciting. Unfortunately, this is not looking like a good opening hand whatsoever. So we got Bebydomon as our baby. We do run 4 of it, so that's to be expected. But yeah, this is kind of rough. Not the end of the world, because I mean, I could just hard play this guy. Hopefully he doesn't remove it, and we can start going into the line we optimally want. So this is unfortunate to not see that rookie, but maybe we just end up being lucking out and just cheating our way faster to a Jesmon or something. Okay, so it looks like they're also playing red. I wonder if yeah, it looks like they might also be playing Jesmon, because they got the Yokomon, and then they got that Bebydomon. When this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trigger draw 1. So with how much piercing Jesmon does because of its effect, and the fact that you can attack unsuspended Digimon with its effect, that Bebydomon's really good to keep your consistency up, since they struggle with consistency so much in Jesmon because of all the white cards in it. They do go into Monochromon, so they're already up to a champion with only 1 Digivolution cost, 1 memory cost. And that's pretty crazy, so they get to go all the way up to Ultimate without passing turn. They got Monodramon BT6. I didn't even remember this card was in BT6. I totally forgot. So this guy Digivolves from black and red, so he's probably doing like a mixed base color, I'm assuming. And then this Digimon is also treated as black, so you could activate black options on his turn. And then this turn, the Inheritable, you get plus 1000 DP, making your Jesmon huge. Interesting build. And the hardcast Guilmon putting us at 2, so not too bad of a start whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and draw. We do finally see a rookie, so I'll Digivolve there and draw. And man, we are seeing like a really good combo right here. This is not bad lineup at all for how bad we brick. So he does have that in the background, so I'm worried about a Jesmon coming out and swinging over us, unfortunately, with how much memory we gave him. But we could Digivolve as this guy for 3, play Ciel gaining a memory, and it'll keep us at our turn at the very least. Then we can play this, putting him at 1, but we don't want to waste it, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it though. So I'm going to Digivolve into SaviorHuck for 3, go to 1, draw, its effect goes off. I'll play Sistermon Ciel, gaining us 1 memory. And that'll put us back at 1, so it's still our turn. Game memory, which is amazing. So that is really cool. So here we could go into, if we go into the chess, we're really setting ourselves up to get absolutely blasted. So instead, what I want to do is I want to make it so he has to pass turn. Since we did draw the other Judgment Blade, I'm just going to go ahead and whiff it. So that'll put you to 1. So even though we do kind of waste a Judgment Blade, at the very least it puts him to 1. So I can be rest assured that there's no way he's going into Jesmon and beating over our stuff right now. Worst case scenario, he has his own, what do you call it? Judgment of the Blade. And goes and swings over our guy. Looks like, yeah, so he would be able to beat over it. But he does Digivolve, and that does put us at that. So that's really good. So I'll go ahead and draw for turn. We're able to starve off, like losing for another turn. So I'm kind of more willing to go to Jesmon here because it put him at 2, which means, again, he can't go into anything and swing over it without passing turn. So we're a little more safer here. His blocker does nothing against our Pierce. So actually what I want to do here is I want to swing this, and then hopefully it dies and goes into trash so that Jesmon can bring it back next turn with its swing, because otherwise we have nothing to play out with its effect. So I'm kind of, and then since it's 6,000, he might fall for it and let it go. So hopefully he lets it go through. We're just going to go ahead and swing. It's 5k. If he blocks it, that's fine, because then it puts it in trash. We can play out with Jesmon next turn. Let's see if he'll go for it. He does indeed, so that'll go ahead and destroy it because it's 5k, no big deal. And then we're going to go ahead and Digivolve into Jesmon for 3, putting him at 2. So now I'm not too worried about anything happening to our Jess because he does not have enough to go into it without passing turn. So when attacking, we'll be able to play that one back from trash and gain a memory off it, and then we'll be at 2,000 plus piercing. And with Judgment of the Blade, since he saw us throw away the other one, just the memory choker, he might... Oh, and the Gaia Force! Whoa, that is huge, unfortunate. That is huge, especially if we're not seeing a champion for this Agumon yet. Oh, what a big play. We got a Heart of the Cards top deck this champion right now. Any champion, please. Heart of the Cards. Let's go! Let's go! Heart of the Cards. It's working. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move out the Agumon, Bebydomon. So right now, if he gets piercing, that would be 17,000 DP right now. So we do top deck the champions. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. When attacking, we'll go ahead and Digivolve for 2, putting us at 4. Draw off of that. Well, we are unfortunately not seeing the Sistermon because it can only be played from hand. So if we miss it, it's fine. It's not the biggest end of the world. So it's a bit of a worry though. So we're going to go ahead and Digivolve into this. No, again, no big deal that we missed the Digivolve as long as we get into a Jess. Let's see the RizeGreymon. So not really what we wanted at all. So The worry here is that he tries to Gaia Force again. The temptation here is to play into this guy and then maybe next turn, but seeing as we don't have our Tai Tamer yet, we would have to wait another turn again to go into Jesmon because of not having guaranteed 3 memory. So I'm figuring might as well go into it. What are the odds of having another Gaia Force? And even if he does, that's a lot of memory to hand over, and we have almost another evolution path to climb up to here. He does have 2 buys on board too, so I just want to start putting in pressure now before he starts to get away with the game. Wow, no, yeah, see, like, God, you always have, they always have it. They always have it. What are the odds? Like, 2 Gaia Forces back to back? Really? Oh my God, 2 Gaia Forces back to back. That's insane. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but we do have 6 memory again, so we're going to go ahead and draw and hatch. We do have a little Huckmon here, so we can Digivolve, draw, hopefully see our champion again. Unfortunately, don't, but we could hardcast this maybe and then like draw off it, because this would at least search off the other cards, and then this would at least give us a blocker to stave off lethal. So 3, that will give us another option. I'm going to go ahead and play this guy to hardcast him. Go to 3 and reveal the top 5 cards of our deck. So reveal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the very least we hit Jesmon, but we bottom deck like almost all of our champions. Oh man, that was not a good gamble just to hope to see the what was it, BaoHuckmon? Yeah, just to see a BaoHuckmon. So that was quite unfortunate. Maybe we could hopefully draw into a champion now by hardcasting the Sistermon. If nothing else, it becomes a blocker. So play that, effect, draw 1 off its on play. If absolutely nothing else, we at the very least have a blocker now because it has Huckmon on the field. And we could maybe just start swinging at security to get away some pressure there. I'm actually kind of thinking of just attempting to just hardcast the Jesmon at this point, because like there's no way, you know, that they have another freaking Gaia Force for 4 of them, or no, 3 of them. I said 4 because I just hardcasted the Tai, giving him 4 memory, which is a lot to work with. Because now I'm totally going against the philosophy I was at the beginning of the game, where I don't want to give him that memory to go into Jesmon. But I don't know, with how many Gaia Forces prioritizing playing those, he may not have the Jesmon or whatever his top end is, and has to focus on drawing into it. He might also be waiting, because remember, this Digimon is also treated as black, so he might have some spice like Craniumon or something for the mirror, or for this matchup. He goes into Gargomon, which is only a 2-cost ultimate, so that does let him get to ultimate without passing turn. And then we got the Izzy and Mimi! Izzy and Mimi! Whoops, whoa. Whoops. Whoops, let me apologize for that. I don't know what that was about. Izzy and Mimi, so that's pretty crazy. If your opponent's suspended Digimon play. So yeah, it lets them search. You can only search with a level 5 green Digimon, so I'm guessing it's more about the suspended Digimon and gaining that 2 memory to ward off attacks, you know, discourage swinging basically. So go ahead and draw for turn. That Mimi was not my draw for turn, I misclicked. We do have this, so we don't have to worry about not seeing the what do you call them? About not seeing the Sistermons anymore. We don't have to rely on the one in trash anymore since we have this girl in hand. So yeah, we're not really seeing anything here. So I mean, I don't want to give him all the memory by hardcasting Jesmon, and at the very least we can still cycle. So I'm going to go ahead and hardcast Volcdramon, because it's 7 right now, I'm at 4, so it'll only put him at 3, so it's not the complete end of the world. Unfortunately, I would like to start swinging, get some chip damage with our rookies, but he does have that Volcdramon out, so now we actually don't want to purposely attack into it, unfortunately. But yeah, so hopefully it seems like, wow, this deck is spicy. I wonder what on earth is coming out. He probably has an option, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that Tamer is more for the option than anything, to maybe have Flower Cannon, maybe, so you can get to past blockers. Oh, is that a BT1? Booster set 1.0 Gallantmon? It sure is, one Digivolving. So that's a one Digivolving effect, so we don't have to worry about it in the breeding area. And then I go to 3 memory because of his passing turns. Since Gallantmon's expensive, and the ability to trash 1 with security when attacking is huge. So I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I will move out of the raising area. And we do finally see that champion. I was really hoping to see that earlier, so I didn't have to hardcast. But at the very least, we do get to go into Jesmon now. We don't have to worry about it. And we have piercing, so if he wants to block, that's fine. Doesn't really do anything. We get to go in without passing turn. Get to draw off that. Fortunately, Tai isn't active anymore, but we do have security attack +1 at the very least, and because of its one attacking effect, we'll gain a memory. So we can't restand it, so it's really unfortunate, because only your Digimon with Huckmon or Royal Knight in their name can attack into their guy. So let me see. I'm trying to see if there's a way to, like... No, you would have to declare this first. I don't think there's a way to be able to get this first without passing turn, without having to declare attack at security, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and swing at security, and then I'll play out Ciel, giving us 1 memory and 14,000 DP with piercing. So he's 14, 2 checks. Whoa, Dimension Scissor, that's spicy. Okay. That's spicy. One more check. Another Izzy and Mimi? Oh no. Bro, he's gonna go to like... Sorry. Okay, so yeah, so he's gonna go to... So he's gonna go to like a billion memory. Because he gets them 2, and I do have to spend a Digimon, unfortunately on suspense, so that's +4 or whatever we put him at. So even at 1, we put him to +5, that's huge. But can we end this here? Because these guys can all attack, can't they? Only this one can't. 1, 2, 3, so we can't end it per se. Best I could hope to is to Digivolve to a blocker. Only Huckmon can attack their unsuspendeds. So I kind of just want to throw away all our... Well, I could Digivolve into 2 costs, putting him at 1, and that puts him at 5. So he's going to Digivolve and beat over our guy, unfortunately. We do have 2 blockers, though, so I'm not entirely worried if he's not running... But he has Dimension Scissor. He has the combo now. Oh, this is... I kind of just want to Digivolve the Blitz just to not give him the memory, because that at least puts him at 3, and he won't have anything. That kind of wastes it, but then he gets 1, and then if he can't end it this turn, because he has the Dimension Scissors. I don't want to play into Dimension Scissors, so I kind of just want to Digivolve and unsuspend this Digimon, because it says when can, so we kind of just want to do that. So I'm just going to go into this guy for 3. Draw. Will not use Blitz. So that unfortunately does kind of waste it, but at least we don't play into Izzy and Mimi, so that's a really nice way to avoid that and not give him like a bajillion memory. Yeah, he would have ran away with Dimension Scissors turn right here. I think that was like the best play, because now we have our unsuspended guy with +1, 14,000 DP, 2 blockers on the field, and he only has 3 memory, so he has to like... I don't know if there is a way. He has to beat over our weenies. He might be able to do something. Yeah, Gaia Force it at least. So I'm not sure if that at least... Wow, he has 3 Gaia Forces? You're telling me he just casually has 3 Gaia Forces in hand at all times? Oh gosh, that was hilarious. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and draw for turn. I'll hatch. Do we have a rookie to go into? Not really, but he does have that blocker, unfortunately, so we might be able to at least Digivolve up into something that can beat him. No, we don't. We don't have the SaviorHuck anywhere. Because I want to use this, but unfortunately we don't have anywhere to go up to. We have the Yokomon at the release, which is kind of nice. We are at 5 memory, which is huge. So, can I Digivolve for 1? Then I can Digivolve for 3, still giving us plenty of memory. Because he has a blocker, so at worst we would end up with him at 0 security. I want to see if I should go into... Yeah, I guess we shouldn't be greedy with Security Plus at this point, because we don't need it as desperately as the beginning of the game, so we'll just go into Monochromon over the other guy. And we do get to see our Gallantmon. It's nice that we have another Mega. It would have been really nice to see this earlier with... or rather, it would have been nice to see a Guilmon to go along with this. Actually, we have the Red Tamer out, so this would be able to pop his blocker and give us lethal if we could go into it somehow this turn. So I think this is the play here over Security Attack, because we don't really need it right now. Go to 1, draw off of that. This guy's only 3 memory. And this does give him a bunch of security attacks. So this guy entered. They are a blocker right now because of Huckmon, so let's just go into this dude and put him at 2. Because he's only 3. Because now, next time we swing, we will be able to get out his blocker, guaranteeing the security effects. And this should be game, unless he has a way to push for game right now. Which, with 2 memory and only Gallantmon on the back, at max, this is 2, 3, 4 checks. So even Blitz only doesn't end game here if he has it in hand, so I'm not too worried. He has the Guilmon. Let's see if he might hardcast it. Okay, so he goes into this dude, so this will pop something. Once he wants 6,000 DP or less, what's he gonna pop? Oh, but he doesn't have the Red Tamer in play. He only has a green one. Okay, so that's okay for us then. So this should end game here, because this is +1 for 2 checks. Yeah, 11k, 2 checks. Hopefully we get them both off. Pop Volcdramon. Minus 2,000, and then do winner points to 4,000 DP or less, so that will pop it. Alright, so +1. Oh, another Dimension Scissors. The Spicy was unfortunately not able to get off. And then that. Okay, yeah, and then we can just swing for game from here. And then swing Huckmon. Oh wow, another one. Could you imagine if I played into it at any point? Woo! And then good game. Alright, so our opponent will be going first in round 2 of this match. Go ahead and start our opening hand up. Let's see what we get. Oh man. Okay, so at the very least we have a rookie. Thankfully, he said, I'll go first. Good luck, have fun. You too. Alright, let's see if we were able to recover from some really awkward situations there. Like, oh man. I'm glad. This game is really fun. I love Digimon, man. Alright, so he has Yokomon, he has Guilmon. Okay, so that trigger draw 1 will be useful for him. And then he'll start us off at 1 with Monochromon. Cool. Can we top deck a Monochromon to return the favor? Unfortunately not. But we'll hatch. Let's hopefully we unbrick with this little dude here. Draw, save us. No, we are not saving any here, so I kind of just want to hardcast Tai just to make sure we have that guaranteed 3 memory. Starting him off with 3, which is like the absolute max you want to give anyone, so I don't feel too bad about doing that, especially this early into the duel. There's plenty of time to recover and readjust. He goes ahead and moves out, and actually plays the Agumon, hardcasting it out. Okay, and then, wow, so he's just going to give us 4 memory with the Izzy and Mimi. Man, I can't wait to see this actually be pulled off, whatever this is. I have no idea what this is going into the duel, so I'm excited as much as you guys are to see this work. Oh man, I mean, he's doing really good because I can't do anything here. I just want to hardcast again. It's crazy the SaviorHuck's only 7, so I think that's just the play because this will only put him at 3. He doesn't get the boost off of whatever he's trying to do. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have to hardcast. This is probably our best option here rather than pass. I'd rather, because if I pass, I have to give him 3 anyways. So the play here is definitely just to hardcast SaviorHuck, if nothing else. Our opponent will draw to start their turn and then hatch. They do reveal another Yokomon, go into starter deck Agumon. Good old reliable starter deck Agumon. That card is crazy. Just unconditional plus 100 is really, really underrated. Like, I think that the community understands how valuable that is, but it's just crazy, you know, to think about how good that is. Then we got Monochromon again, so we're getting deja vu here with these plays. I wonder if he's gonna hardcast an Agumon again, or maybe a Guilmon, some other rookie. That would put him at 1 though, setting us to 3. So you want to make as much use of that memory as you can. So if he has a Groundramon now to maybe go into their ultimate and then hardcast a level 3. There's only 3 to play, that'd be really good use of memory right now. Whoa, speak of the devil, there's the boy! There's the Groundramon like I just mentioned, that's hilarious. Groundramon. Really great card, man. Vanillas are amazing. I love that Digimon 6 sets in, Vanillas are still super relevant. Were they still that relevant in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, were they like search engine pieces by then? I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were still relevant in set like big beatdown decks, right? Like just big beat stick or whatever, nothing else. I don't remember the timeline of Yu-Gi-Oh off the top of my head, so I'm actually not too sure. He does give us 4 memories, so that's Guilmon is all set up though. That's the scary thing. It's all set up. When attacking, I wonder if the strategy is to restand it with Dimension Scissor and then trash 1 every time, because that does sound pretty scary on paper. I love the concept of this deck. So we do finally see BaoHuck. If we go into, I think the better line, I wonder if we just go into Jess now. Because if we go into this dude and go into an ultimate anyways, he already costs 3. So I think maybe we go into him to put him at 1. I think that's the play, just to keep drawing and cycling. So it's 2 costs will put us down to 2. Going into BaoHuck, he has no... Okay, so nice. So we do have stuff to play out. I mean, this is all you need. You really just want SaviorHuckmon's inheritable and then Jesmon. And then you get to play out Sistermon. And this puts him at 1. So we already got like a second stack to build up. So hopefully we're not playing into Gaia Force again. But if we are, we do have, again, a line to actually climb with this time. And he will give us 7 whole memory as opposed to the 8 previously. So hopefully he doesn't have the god dang 3 Gaias again. Okay, so far so good. Going to 1. If he Gaias now, that gives us 8 whole memory, which is more than enough to work with. I'm totally fine. Tai is currently useless again, but we do have the stack in the back that could... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He actually has the Gaia Force? That's amazing. Okay. Alright, and he gets to draw off of that. That's totally fine. Okay, but like I said, we got 8 memory. Maybe we can draw into adjust. We can recover from this. So we're going to go ahead and draw and move out. Okay, so we at least have Guilmon set off for next turn. We have this guy, so we do have the red timer out already, so that synergizes pretty well with him. So we're going to go ahead and Digivolve into him, go into 5 memory. Give a draw off of that. We do have Sistermon, so it's been really nice to have them right now. We got 3 memory. These guys are 5k, so we do dodge the well, actually, we could pop one of them, but this is, if you have a timer for one of them. So it seems like that's mandatory. So do point it out, you know, because but it seems like that might be mandatory. Although security doesn't seem to be too threatening lately. If you have Digimon and play with Sistermon its name, blue and Digimon with 5,000 DPLS, we could potentially clear both of his blockers here. So if we would be able to do that this turn, unfortunately we can't play for free. So I'm thinking the play is we're just gonna Digivolve into him, hope to get value off and not die in security, because maybe he'll block it because we don't have Pierce right now. And then we could get another swing, be greedy with Omnimon. Or we could just do again where we just restand. So we're going to go ahead and go into him because we do have security attack +1. Draw into that. Oh, we see Monodramon, so that's pretty cool. Gonna go ahead and swing at security. There is no Sistermon, which is really unfortunate. We're like so close to being able to clear his board right now. So instead, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and swing at security. RizeGreymon inheritable. I'll pop. Let's pop this one because that is now deleted. So he's security attack +1 at security for 11,000 DP. Okie dokie. Cool. Alright, so that is deleted. Totally fine. That is deleted. Alright, so his board at the very least is clear for us. Unfortunately, there is no way to restand here, so we are going to give him that +2 memory. So best option here is to just put him at 1. Both of these are 3 costs. I'd rather have a blocker so he doesn't try and swing into them. But if he has the Dimension Scissors, that's the real worry here. So, well, so all we can do is this. Well, actually, if +1,000, +1,000. This one is +2,000, so they would still trade. They would trade, so I'm debating if I want to block. Because if he has Dimension Scissors, he'd just swing into this. Oh no. Yeah, because I would block. He restands off Dimension Scissors, swing into that. So I think at the very least, the best option here is to play Sistermon Blanc for 4, go into 2, effect, puts him to 1, and that's the turn. I think. Oh, actually, that would have been 3 checks. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, and then Izzy and Mimi puts him to 3. So I think the play. Oh wait, is he? He is a Royal Knight, right? Yes. Okay, so he's a Royal Knight. So he does get the +2,000, so he's at 13. So if he tries to swing into this, even with the boost from Agumon and Yoko, he puts it to same memory, so they would trade. So unless he has some absolute crazy green option up his sleeves with that, in addition to Dimension Scissors, I think we should be okay if he's, you know, if he wants to trade his Gallantmon. We'll have to see how that goes. Okay, so he does. I just made sure about the DP boost, and he does go ahead and go through with the trade. So that's fine with me because we do at least have the advantage of Sistermon Noir being out there. See, the worry there for me was if he had the Dimension Scissors, which is guaranteed off of Izzy and Mimi to have enough memory for it, he would just be able to like Dimension Scissor everything. Instead, this way, he's at the very least forced to trade, and I end up going to 4 memory this way because he plays that. So if we play into that and swing, it's going to be really scary. So we're going to go ahead and draw for turn and hatch. He doesn't have a level 6, so we can't warp into Guilmon just yet, so I kind of just want to save it. And especially since we don't seem to have any champions right now. This is really unfortunate. Actually, I think I'm just going to go ahead and go into it, because he's going to have to climb anyways, and then if we don't draw into a champion off of this, I'm going to have to hardcast the Monodramon, so I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve for free, draw off that. Hopefully, we do see the champion, thankfully. We can Digivolve into that for 1, draw off that. We see the cool little Judgement of the Blade, that's a really good option. This guy is 3, so that'll put us at 0. I don't really need to delete stuff as much as I do now. We've cleared his board pretty well. We're able to get it to where we want him to be right now, so I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve instead to be aggressive now with Volcdramon. We can't Digivolve, and I don't want to give him too much memory. 3 is a bunch of big plays, so I'm just going to hardcast Monodramon, put him at 2. So now we at the very least got some pressure too, because with the guaranteed 3 memory off the Tai, plus the boost, we can go into Gallantmon. We're hoping to see Jesmon somehow next turn, but we can go into Gallantmon, +1, +1, +1. So that's +3. 4 checks right off of that, and we have lethal right now. Then, if he doesn't have a blocker, this will be check 5 and check 6. So he needs a blocker right now to be able to stay in the game for this turn. Oh, he goes ahead and hardcasts the Megadramon, so it's really unfortunate. So, assuming we live all these checks, oh, we see Jesmon. We're absolutely okay. Draw for turn, so I'll move out, and we have 4 memories. So yeah, we're completely okay. So Jesmon just won us the game. We get to play this little person out, and then we get to yeah. This Digimon has piercing, which it does. It'll be 16k. Yeah, 16k, no blocker. Yeah, so Jesmon just wins us the game here. So we Digivolve into him for 3, go to 1, draw off of that. Then we will we draw for that. So Volcdramon. So this is actually, did I just miscalculate? It cost us game by not going to Gallantmon. So yeah, I did. 1, 2. I mean, swing, 3 checks. We don't pop anything. We do live there. 1, 2, 3. So we. I got too excited seeing the Jess, and then I forgot to play that thing. So we draw. Oh, the Gaia Force. Oh god, what's he gonna pop? Is he gonna pop Jess? Yeah, he pops Jess. Okay, so Jess is gone. And we unfortunately lose lethal. Yeah. Would we have lived those checks anyways? Hold on, let me check his trash. Yeah, we would have. I got so excited to see Jesmon. I could have just gone into Gallantmon and that would have ended the game here. Now we're like, I think we're still fine. We're like, it's just totally recoverable, but like, this did not need to be a situation at all, basically. It's really unfortunate. Especially since now he might be able to just... I mean, yeah, that's really unfortunate. So we draw, and then... I'm just gonna Judgement of the Blade, put him at 1 with it so he doesn't get 3 memory. So now even if he does go into Jess, we're okay. We're still in a very good position because he has no way to clear. So, yeah, don't get too excited with your top deck. Because I said, I want to see Jess. We saw it. I got excited. Don't get too excited with your top decks. Because we're still in a good position, very good position to win. I really doubt there's anything that costs us the game from here. Even that blocker, I'm not too worried about. Because now I go to 3 memory. I just start going wide. Draw, hatch, go into this dude, draw for that. So I think now we just go wide enough that we're not worried about anything he does. So we could go here for 2. That puts us at 1, and then we get card cast Monodramon, and that'll put him at 1. So now we got 5 bodies. So the odds of him like building up blockers enough to live is really low right now. We're in a really good spot right now. So yeah. We did not throw a game away. We just starved it off a bit and made it interesting for YouTube. It looks like he's trying to think and see if he has an out, and it looks like like. That play didn't cost us too much because it looks like he's not drawing into the megas he needs, or at the very least the pieces he needs. So we do have 3 memories, so let's go ahead and at least digivolve one of these guys into an ultimate so we don't need to worry about, I guess it doesn't really matter. No, yeah, because this guy costs memory to swing with, so let's just go ahead and digivolve here. I don't think he has anything in security that would actually pass turn, so I'm going to go ahead and swing at security. 7k. I don't think he has anything that would like reveal something and then pass turn, thankfully. Alright, so that does trade, right? No, you actually live. What a beefy boy. Next we'll swing with Monodramon, just bait the blocker out the way now, because he can. So that's dead, and then we'll just swing with the Sistermons. Keep it thematic. Ooh, Judgement of the Blade. Oh, sweet. Wow, he's running Judgement of the Blade? I wonder if he's just running that for the security effect? GG. GG. That was a really fun duel. This is a really fun deck, and I think they're really onto something then, because that first game, I really had to play. I had to like play around that Dimension Scissor. That was scary. Man, this is a really fun duel. Let me know if you guys want to see this guy's deck. IMBK, thank you for coming onto the channel. Let me know if you want to see their deck. The deck profile for Jesmon is already up. Let me know what you want to see in future videos, and until those future videos, remember to stay hungry until you get a taste of victory.